Now, normally SUVs are not associated with attributes like thunder and lightning, but I've traveled out to California and the US, which is the home of the SUV, to find out if the new ML63 AMG could possibly be both. Well, the start is pretty good. The engine, a 5.5-liter V8 biturbo with 525 horsepower. Actually, with the performance package that this car has, it has 557 horsepower and 700 Newton meters. I think that is a good start. But talk is cheap. Let's find out how this car drives. Wow, and it's definitely lightning. This thing is incredible. Despite the high weight. Wow. The 5.5-liter V8 biturbo definitely has it in it. I mean, the sound is absolutely incredible. To be honest, I don't have the feeling I'm sitting in a big car. It does not have an SUV feeling. It has the feeling of a normal road car. Despite the larger size, the weight, this is just a superb ride. I hope you can see I'm really enjoying this. And the brakes really match the acceleration. The car is so well poised. It definitely deserves the name AMG. Oh, this is quite a ride. It's really such a pleasure to throw this car around the curves. It's very agile, the steering is very precise, especially if you tighten the dampers. The suspension is comfortable, yet perfect for racing. You soften the suspension, and you got yourself a very comfortable ride. But when you're sitting in an AMG, why would you not try out the 557 horsepower of this beast? And that's what it's all about. The ML63 AMG has all kinds of safety gadgets like Distronic Plus, a pre-safe brake. Coupled with the high-performance brakes, you know you're on the safe side. But always be aware, drive safely, because speed can have fatal consequences. There's no doubt about it. The ML63 AMG is a wonderful road car. But can it actually do some off-roading? Well, let's find out. I think it can. Now, a sporty exterior is not necessarily something you would associate with an SUV, but with the ML63 AMG, that's a very different story. What immediately strikes your eye are those double tailpipes here. Very typical of AMG, of course, and together with additional air vents, you know you're looking at a high-performance vehicle. Now, all this is rounded off by a much more muscular butt, and this well-rounded derriere is pretty much everything you're going to be seeing due to the high speeds this car is capable of. Of course, it's not just from behind that you see that this car is something special. From the side, you immediately notice that it has been lowered. It's really hunkering down for increased road performance. And yet another telltale sign is, of course, the V8 biturbo label. Coupled with AMG wheels, high-performance brakes, with red calipers, you know this car means serious business. But that's not all. The front has a very distinct face with a huge mouth. This air intake definitely indicates that this engine needs a lot of air for its high performance. And if you see this face in your rear view mirror, you better move to the side. People say that inner beauty is what really matters. And looking at the ML63 AMG from the inside, I couldn't agree more. AMG sports seats, an Alcantara-clad steering wheel with a flattened-out bottom, and a car that can do on-road as well as off-road. What more could you want? If this is your motto, then the new ML63 AMG is definitely the car for you. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from this masterpiece in sunny California.